speaking of burning in hell, I probably shouldn't have went that far. I probably shouldn't have said all that. Let's talk about this heifer. She's a 2-time shooter, and she's also a judge. This is according to Law and Crime. Judge who once shot her husband in the groin allegedly shot sleeping boyfriend in the head days after breakup. Let me tell y'all something, man. This whole narrative that women are under attack, that women are being brutalized and men are just destroying women. What's up with a judge doing this twice? She done shot her husband. She got away with that and was able to be a judge, only for her then to shoot her boyfriend. It's too many coincidences going on. Too many coincidences. A 57-year-old magistrate judge in Pennsylvania is accused of trying to kill her boyfriend, allegedly striking him in the face while he was asleep. Y'all know he lost an eye? This man lost an eye because of this heifer right here. She needs to go to jail for life. She's a danger. She's a danger. This is a 57-year-old woman. Magisterial District Judge Sonya McKnight was taken into custody on Friday afternoon and charged with 1 count of criminal attempted murder and 1 count of aggravated assault in an alleged attack on 54-year-old Michael McCoy, authorities announced. According to a news release from the Cumberland County District Attorney's Office, the charges stem from an incident in the early morning of February 10th at McCoy's home on the 200 block of Saddle Ridge Drive in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It is alleged that McKnight struck the victim in the head while the victim was sleeping in bed, prosecutors wrote. The bullet entered the right side of the victim's face and transversed through his eye. And exited the left side of his face. The victim survived the gunshot wound, but is blind in one eye as a result. They say justice is blind, but they didn't say anything about the judge blinding people. This is crazy. Yeah, this woman is a grandmothered aged heifer who's in her feelings because she can't keep a man. While the incident took place in Dauphin County, Pennsylvania, the Cumberland County DA's office assumed jurisdiction of the investigation at the request of Dauphin County DA Fran Chardot. Chardot explained that his office had a conflict of interest and could not prosecute the case because McKnight was a district judge in the county. Chardot had initially requested that the state's attorney general's office take jurisdiction over the case, but the AG's office also said it had a conflict of interest in prosecuting McKnight. Footage posted online by the Patriot News showed McKnight being transported from the township police station to her first court appearance. She was escorted out of the station with her hands cuffed in front of her and legs shackled. Court documents obtained by Harrisburg CBS affiliate WHP-TV provide additional details about the alleged shooting. According to a report, McKnight and McCoy have been dating for about a year. McKnight had already moved into McCoy's home when on February 4th, McCoy decided to end the relationship. He said, I can't take this. This heifer's probably nuts. She probably done threatened me. I want her out. Despite asking McKnight to leave several times to leave his home, she reportedly refused. He should have left. If this woman is refusing to leave, call the police, make her leave. Also on February 4th, McCoy reportedly removed the key to his home from McKnight's key ring, even though most of her clothing and personal items were in the house. What do I talk about, ladies and gentlemen? I talk about the red pill philosophy. This guy had a red pill moment and said, damn, I don't want to be with her. I want her out of my life. She's not for me. He saw red flags and said, oh no, but see, he should have seen those red flags. You're 54 years old, sir. Those red flags should have been there. Should have been there. And listen, this is why the red pill philosophy matters. We tell men every day, you got to actually take the time to get to know these women before you move them into your home, sir. You dated her for a year and you moved her into your house, sir. Why are you doing this? You only knew her for a year. I'm not moving no woman in my house that I've only known for less than a year. That's not happening. That's not happening. I don't care what she says. I don't care how good things are in the bedroom. You ain't moving into my house after a year. You know you didn't want to be with that woman, sir. You just wanted to smash. Let's be real. When you smashed and you realized, well, damn, I don't want to be with her. That pissed her off. When McCoy awoke the following morning, McKnight was gone. WHP reported, however, when he returned from work, McKnight had returned telling him she had let herself in using the spare key. He told her where the spare key was. Lord. The next few days were uneventful until McCoy went out to dinner at a restaurant on the evening of February 9th. He reportedly told police that he had believed McKnight was following him, a suspicion police were allegedly able to confirm. So she's a stalker as well. When he arrived home, McKnight was sleeping on the couch, and McCoy told her he planned to call her mother to assist him in getting her to leave. Her mother, a 57-year-old woman, needs her mother to come get her. Her mother, we're talking about a 57-year-old heifer he had to call her mother to assist him in getting her to leave. You're 57 years old, and he has to call your mother to help get you out of that house. Michael McCoy stated that it was like she finally understood that it was over, police wrote in a probable cause affidavit. McCoy said he went to sleep at around 11 p.m. and woke up shortly before 1 a.m. to a massive head pain and began screaming because he couldn't see. McKnight repeatedly asked Mike, what did you do to yourself? Oh my God. What did you do to yourself? Oh, she thought she killed him. That's why. Or she thought she would. McKnight reportedly called 911 from McCoy's phone and said that she needed an ambulance because her boyfriend could not see. When questioned by dispatcher, McKnight could not explain what happened and stated that she was sleeping and heard him screaming. The affidavit states McCoy had been struck in the right temple and the bullet exited his left temple. He repeatedly told police and medical personnel, I did not shoot myself. He shouldn't have to say that. Forensic evidence reportedly revealed that the shot came from about a foot away from McCoy's head. McKnight allegedly had the gun residue on her hand, and the firearm used in the shooting was registered to the judge. It's a dumb judge. How can you prosecute cases when you're a dummy? You didn't think you were going to get caught. See, she thought she was going to end his life, and he woke up. McCoy was reportedly released from the hospital on February 11th. McKnight appeared before Dauphin County President Judge Scott Arthur Evans for her arraignment on Friday, who set her bond at $300,000. She was processed at Dauphin County Central Booking Center and is scheduled to appear in court again for a preliminary hearing on February 26. Last year, McKnight was suspended without pay from her role on the bench by the Court of Judicial Discipline over numerous allegations of misconduct. Numerous. The AP reported among the findings, McKnight reportedly directed her staff to ignore a claim against her from another woman who claimed McKnight owed her $2,100 from a loan McKnight refused to pay. These heifers should not be in a position of power. In 2019, McKnight struck her estranged husband Enoch McKnight in the groin. However, no charges were filed and she was cleared of wrongdoing after investigators determined that she had acted in self-defense. I think they need to go relook at that. This woman, she got away with it. She got away with it before. And she thought that she can get away with it again. But this was more brazen because she was literally in the house with this man. How are you going to justify that? I'm glad that she needs to have no bond. This is a dangerous heifer. This is a dangerous individual that needs to stay locked up before she hurts another man that doesn't want to be with her. How many other men has this woman shot? How many other men has this woman done things to that we don't know about? Because unfortunately, men are not going to report any type of abuse or anything instance because they don't want to get these women in trouble. And with her being a judge, they're probably even more afraid to say anything. But she needs to be incarcerated, no bond, $300,000 bond. This woman could have killed this man. She needs to have no bond. This woman probably has no remorse. Look at her. You can look in her eyes. She has no remorse for what she's done. Just an evil, spiteful, rejected heifer. She got rejected and said, oh, no, you're not going to just reject me and get away with it. That man is lucky to be alive. Well, she should definitely get a lot of time in prison because not only is this her second shooting, she meant to do this on purpose. This man lost an eye because of her. So